mean, they'll still stop this car very well if I need to, but I'm just trying to, I don't want to wear out all the brake material that's in the metal backing plate.
Yeah.
Then it does damage the rotors. I want to save the rotors. So this is coming into the course room. This is turn 7. It's a fast corner, so you let it really go faster here, and then back to the brakes. Drop a gear or two, early turn, and squeeze power. To the S's. That feeds you onto the longer section of the back track. They're kind of a neat track, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of hills. Get it turned. Brake a little bit, get it turned. Straighten up the steering wheel over the top so you don't fight the car as it becomes unweighted. You go faster. Fun track. Track for people to go out there and learn how to drive properly. Get the weight to do the work for you instead of, on the street you're never near the limit of the car.
Yeah.
Maybe you spin the tires a little bit and lock on the brakes, but it's not a big deal, not for very long. Here you're really loading the weight around.
Yeah.
So it's really important to get your timing right of the steps to get to the corner. Braking before the corner. Releasing the brake going in the corner. Waiting until you start opening up the wheel before you start squeezing power. Because you're already at the limit. If you squeeze power early, it just slides. Start sliding everywhere.
It's pretty neat. Ooh, I was scared at first. I did. That was awesome.
This is 60% of what the car can do. I mean, there's quite a bit more. Oh yeah, we're just taking it easy for the brakes.
So how fast did we get up to?
Oh, probably 100. Something like that.
Okay.
I hope you had a blast.
I did. Thank you.
It is my pleasure.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Be careful climbing out.
It was good. It was good.
Here.
Is it okay?
This will be the last one. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Friendly back up, get it buckled in and get a picture.
How are you? I'm Peter.
Hey, Peter. I'm Ray Watts. How are you?
Hi, Ray. It's a pleasure.
Over here.
Look over here, yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Have you been on the track before?
Last year, yes.
Oh, okay.
Last year. I'm the doc that takes care of these kids.
Cool.
And so, yeah, last year. Now, I'll have to say, the second or third lap nearly did me in last year.
What do you need, Mark?
Graham.
Everything good to the car?
Yeah, well, the brakes are done before we even started. So I'm just nursing the brakes on. I'm nursing the brakes, but they're.
Want another one?
No, I mean it's just one more.
Hey, the brakes aren't working.
I'm nursing the brakes, but and I've got 16, so I should make it around, no problem. But the brakes have been making a lot of noise on the rear. I just want to let you know so that when I've demolished the rear brakes and pads on this thing, you know it's coming.
Now, Lewis, how many miles has he got left?
16.
16?
Yeah, we should be all right.
Bye.
So you've been for a lap on the track before?
2 laps last year,
Okay.
3 laps, yeah.
All right, cool.
So
We're
yeah,
gonna take it easy in the braking zones.
Okay, good. Yeah, take it a
Everywhere else,
little.
don't play with the gas, but
Go
everywhere
for
else.
it.
Right here, you're gonna be very hard on the brake, trailing off the brake and just letting it roll. And be patient with the gas, not jumping on power. Try to be as smooth as you can. Relaxing steering a little bit.
And these signs like brake now, do they stay on for the race or not?
No,
They're just there for the driver's school.
Yep.
You assume the race car drivers know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, there's no markers out there.
Somebody told me there's some flag or something that's kind of up, or something up in the air for the Formula One people.
There's a
Not
stake.
Formula One, for the Indy car.
Cars.
Yeah.
They put a stake in a couple places where you cannot see where the car is going to go.
Yes,
Because you're so much lower.
Yes, yes.
I'll show you where one of those is.
Because one of them, like last year, the driver told me it was named after somebody. One of the racers who wanted it or had a wreck or something. I'm not sure. Probably nobody had a wreck.
It's right up here, this left-hander.
Okay.
You'll see a stake when we start turning in. You'll start to see this. There it is, right there. You see the top of the stake?
I do, yeah.
It helps guide them into the apex
okay,
area.
yeah.
Rolling off the gas, get weight on the nose so you can turn it without using the brakes there.
Wow.
Here it's light brake, you get weight on the nose so that it will turn in nice and
most of the people be Porsche owners?
We get a fair number of Porsche owners, but they're
Not
at
necessarily.
least half of the class or more is not a Porsche owner. It's the ultimate test drive. It's car enthusiasts, and the word is out. I mean, we're not using full-on race cars. These are street cars, just like you drop off the showroom floor.
Yeah.
But the word is out. We do a proper program. We do proper teaching for proper technique, those kinds of things.
Thanks for taking the time to get the kids out, and the nurses and everybody out.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
It means so much to the kids to do it. It's just amazing to see the look on their face.
They'll talk about this for 3 months.
Oh, no, I know, longer than that. And then they'll be back in the hospital, and usually they'll be complaining about being sick, and now they're not. Thanks so much. That was great. Thank you. I'm getting good at this.
Just leave it right here. We're going to take some pictures and that's it.
What do you want this?